Hi, this is Hair by T, and today I will show you how to color the root and add some balayage. This is the before and after. First of all, we're gonna brush it out the hair so it's easier to work with. Then you're gonna mix deep 9, 25 gram, 15 volume. 10 volume plus 20 volume equal 15 volume. Then you're gonna get 15 gram of the developer of that, and then the light, deep light NN. Then you're gonna section in 4 quadrant, but actually I only section where I'm gonna work, and you're gonna start applying only at the root or where you see the gray. Once you've covered all the edges, you're gonna start sectioning a small, really thin section, and you're gonna get a fine and straight section and color on both sides to cover 100% of her gray. Continue to do the same thing all the way to the end. You're gonna do the same thing in really fine section. You see how see-through is the section. If you get it too thick, you might not cover 100% of her gray. After finishing applying the color, you're gonna put it down the hair back again to its place. Then you're gonna go to your right or her right, and then you're gonna color the hairline all around, cover everything, just the root. She has about an inch new growth. Then get a small section from the top and go in really straight clean line. You're gonna get colored both sides to make sure you cover the gray 100%. Keep doing the same all the way and be consistent on how thin the section you're doing, just to make sure that you color the same way and the color turn out the right way too. Once you finish on this side, you wanted to put it down the hair to the same place again. Now on the back, you're gonna section in half, and then you're gonna go all around the hairline, doing coloring about an inch. And then you're gonna get a small section and color on both sides as how you did on the front 2 sections. Keep doing the same thing all the way until you finish at the end, and then you're gonna put the hair back to its place. Once you finish applying everywhere, you're gonna go back to her hairline at the front and on her part, and you're gonna reapply again just to make sure that you covered 100% of her gray. Now you're gonna mix 20 volume with a liner. Mix it really well. This is gonna be for her balayage. Then you're gonna section in a V section, and then you're gonna tease, weave, then you're gonna color. You will color from top to bottom, and then you're gonna feather the top part to avoid making lines. If someone have gray hair and they wanna do the color and the balayage, you have to do the color first so you can do the balayage easier later, because once you balayage and you tease all that hair up there, whenever you try to color the root, you might not be able to cover 100% of her gray. You might have to saturate. That's why I do the color first and then I do the balayage after. Now if you think this is too complicated, you can also color her hair, everything, process, wash her hair, blow dry, and then do the balayage. But then that's like double the time you're wasting it, instead of just applying right after, and then you don't have to wait 2 times of the processing. Just get a section in a V, it keep going all the way up there, and make sure whenever you get a V section, on both sides have to be evenly, and every single section have to be how thin or thick you're grabbing. That's how you have to be consistent with the whole head. Otherwise you're gonna have some pieces lighter and some darker. The darker might be too orange, and then you won't be able to tone it when it's all together unless you tone separately. You have to pick every piece. That's a lot of work to do. So make sure if you're going fine section, it will be lighter quicker, but it's a lot more work and it will take you forever. If you have the time, then you do that, then you don't have to reapply. But if you don't have that time, if you do a medium section, then you have to reapply and go back again. If it's too thick, it's gonna be super orange. If a client doesn't want to get blonde or super platinum, it's okay to get a medium section, because if you're gonna do a caramel, you can tone it orange with some blue and it will tone it pretty caramel. Now if people don't want an orange, caramel consider orange too. Some people, they see caramel as an orange. Once you run out of the inliner, then you mix another one by increasing the volume, which is now I'm doing 25 instead of 20 volume, which is 20 volume plus 30 volume equal 25. And then I just scrape from the old bowl and then I put it together in here and I mix it up. It's okay. But every time you mix a new bowl, you want it to increase the volume of the developer. I usually use inliner 1 scoop, and then I use the developer. Even if it's 20 volume, then I increase to 25, and then after 25 is 30 volume. Now going to the front, you're gonna get a section about 1/2 inch thickness. You're gonna teeth, and if it's thin enough, then you don't have to weave, but if it's not thin enough, then you might want it to weave, and then you starting to paint and then feather the top so it doesn't get a line right there. Get another section and do the same. Now on the left side, you're gonna get into an angle, and then you're gonna tease the hair. And if it's thin enough, you don't have to weave, but if it's not, then you want it to weave. And then you're gonna start painting. I usually do in a horizontal first, and then once the product is in there, I go in vertical on top just to feather up a little bit, just to erase the line. And you're gonna keep going on top in an angle and do the same thing. Now this one I weave a little bit because it was too thick of a section. So now on the right side, you're gonna get a section the same as the one on the left side. You're gonna tease and then you're gonna color from top to bottom. If you have to weave because it's thicker, you can do it a little bit. It's fine, just to blend it with the other side. Now the next section, you're gonna do the same thing. Go to an angle and then you're gonna tease and then you're gonna color. If it's too thick, then you can weave and then leave some hair out. Now the hair that it was left out, you can get it together, tease one or twice, and then recolor them, just the tips, like halfway, so you can get most of it blonde at the bottom. I usually want more blonde at the bottom, so I just grab the one left out and then I put it all together, tease it, and just color so it gets all light, so it doesn't look just a high and low light in there. Do the same thing with the back right here. If you see some hair out, you just grab it and tease, and you can just color it. You can get more than one strand at a time to put inside the foils. Then you're gonna take her under the heat for 30 minutes. Then you bring it back to your chair, reapply every single packet on with 35 volume, which is 30 volume plus 40 volume. You're gonna mix it really well, open the package and reapply over it if you want it to get lighter. She's not gonna be ready. You will see that she's still really orange, so you're gonna have to reapply. If not, then she's not gonna even be a light caramel. Make sure every single packet that you open, you color it. If you forget any of the package and you didn't reapply, what happened, it won't process and it will be that orange, and it's really hard to blend when you have to tone the hair. You might have to pick different orange color to tone it separately because it's not gonna tone it right. I have one of the stylists did my hair one day and then she forgot to reapply on a few packets, so I have really orange on one section in the back, and it's really hard to correct once you remove it to reapply the bleach again. And when you reapply, you have to be quicker because you only have now 35 volume and the last is 40 volume, so you want it to process about the same time, so you have to hurry up and do it because after 40 volume we don't have higher than that. In another case, you might have to remove the one that is ready and wait for the one that you finish after. And then you have to wipe it out or spray water and then clean it with a towel. I think it's too messy, that's why I tried to do a different developer, but if I don't have enough developer left out, then there's no choice, you just have to do it. Because if you look at all this hair that I'm reapplying, the bleach is already stopped processing because it separate the products from the hair. So it's not really moist in there. It will not make it lighter even if you leave it longer. It has to be kind of wet or moist in the product, then that's can, the hair will process and it will start making lighter and lighter. That's why I have to reapply. Tone the hair with 20 grams of light intense ash plus 20 grams of 5 volume liquid. Leave until it's not orange anymore. Then you're gonna shampoo, rinse it out, conditioner, and then you're gonna get it to your chair. You're gonna blow dry her hair, completely dry before you curl her hair. Now section the hair and then you're gonna start curl them. When you're gonna curl, then you go on one side going in and the other one going out, so you will make it more loose, like a beachy looking wave. Keep alternating and do the same all the way. When you finish, you're gonna use a little drop of oil and then smooth it out some of the curls and then spray a little bit. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and don't forget to subscribe and share for more new videos every Thursday.